Hi guys, this is week 15 and I've started by laying out my photos. A couple of them are on some blank card and I'm using a few more of the journaling cards from the Citrus Twist Kits May Kit. I've used one for my title card in the top left and now I'm just deciding which 3x4 I'm going to go with. I liked the yellow, but I also loved that stripe. That's one of my designs. It's a watercolour stripe, so I really wanted to use that somehow, but in the end I've gone with the yellow. These photos weren't quite 4x4 and I didn't want to crop them, so I just printed them 4 inches wide and I've just attached them to some white card. And I'm gonna use some of my scraps and some of these journaling cards just to add some colour to the top and the bottom. That way I can make a 3x4 card stretch out to a 4x4. Just gonna round those corners, and it looks like my photo is sitting on a pattern paper. Now, I really liked this confetti coloured one too, so I've just cut a 4x6 out of there because I'll use that later, and then I'm just using the scraps of that page just to do the same thing to this card here. Now the wee gap in the middle I wanted to do some repeat stamping on, so I'm using one of my brush grip stamps. And I chose a sort of, it's a darker blue colour to match the sky and the sunrise photo up there. But once I'd finished it, I wasn't quite sure about it. So I've carried on. I'm going to use one of these doilies here. I'm not a huge fan of doilies, but I have managed to pop one in this week. Just placed it off to the side of the card and trimmed around the edges. I'm using this acrylic word that says week in the most beautiful frosty aqua colour. So I've just used my tape runner and then I just sort of run my fingers across it to pull out the stuff that won't be needed. And it's week 15 this week, but the one was a funny green colour and I didn't want to use it. So instead I chopped the end off the 7 to make a 1. So I'm just placing those a bit closer to the word. And then I'm just going to add some of these, well, they're not tiny word stickers, they're like wee phrase stickers. So I'm just going to add a few of those on here. And then just a couple of wee cork pieces. I probably should use a liquid glue for those things, but I just end up going with my tape runner usually. So I'm still not happy with that blue card, but I'm going to procrastinate a little bit more and put a couple of embellishments onto this photo here. And then use up the rest of my cork pieces on the title. I actually end up ripping the cork here, but it fits together pretty nicely. And now I'm going to redo this card, I think. Just want to pick a different colour, and in the end I go with this super light blue. Just quickly stamp this. God, I wish I could stamp this quickly. I really do. And so now it's much better. So I'm going to add a wee puffy sticker. And then I'm going to just draw in 39 because my husband turned 39, and then I'm just going to stitch that 39 in with some black thread. I find the stitching quite therapeutic, but I don't think you need to see all 15 minutes of it, so I've cut that out there. Just add one more stamp in. And that's it for the week. All done.